Hello everyone, as we all know, yesterday on the 14th of December, many of you appeared for the Telangana APP examination 2025. So right after the exam, I'm starting a paper solving video series. In this video, I'll solve the Indian Constitution, the polity MCQs that were asked in the exam. This is the part 1 of the paper discussion. In this video, I am only giving the correct answers plus with the simple explanation exactly as per the question paper, what the examiner is asking you. So these questions are very important not only for the APP but also for the upcoming various judiciary exams, CLAT PG exams and various other law exams. So let's move to the first question. The first question was related to the case law. The question was, in which case did the Supreme Court observe that a non-citizen is also entitled to the right to life under Article 21? And the correct answer is, the landmark case is National Human Rights Commission versus State of Arunachal Pradesh 1996. You just comment me in the comment box. I'll give you the entire citation of the case. So here, see, under this case, see, before moving this to this explanation, let's understand like Article 21. See, Article 21 uses the word person, not citizen. Remember that. And the Supreme Court held that even non-citizens and refugees have the right to life under Article 21. So basically in this case, what happened in this case? In this case, Chakma refugees were protected from being forcefully removed, and the court made it clear that Article 21 applies to everyone living in India. Clear? I hope you have understood like the case. Why did what was Supreme Court want to conclude in this case? Next, we are heading to the second question. The second question was match the following. Basically, the match the following was related to the constitutional principles. So it was a basic structure and instrumentality of the state. So first thing, and the match the following was related toward judicial independence and fifth and substance. So these was the doctrines. So doctrines and the principles of the second question. So next we are heading to the question number 3. Under the Judges Inquiry Act 1968, who constitutes the inquiry committee for misbehavior or incapacity of a judge? The correct answer is what? Speaker of Lok Sabha or Chairman of Rajya Sabha. What is explanation here? See, if the motion is in Lok Sabha, the Speaker forms committee. If the motion is in Rajya Sabha, the Chairman forms committee. If you want a detailed video on this topic, you just mention in the comment section. I will make a video. Now, the committee includes what? See, one Supreme Court judge, next one High Court judge, and next any one distinct jurist. Clear? Next, we are heading to the next question. The next question is related. The next question is also related to a case law. So the question number 4. As I said to you, it is related to the case law. See, when a writ under Article 32 barred by res judicata, I hope everyone knows what is res judicata. So the case law, the answer is here is Lalu Bhai versus Union of India. If you want the citation, comment in the comment section. I'll give a citation of the case law. So here I want to give a small explanation. See, if a matter is already heard and decided by the High Court under Article 226, the same issue cannot be raised again under Article 32. This is due to res judicata. This principle was first laid down in Dario versus State of UP 1961 and later followed in Lalu Bhai's case. So next we are heading to the question number 5. Question number 5 is what? Part 9 of the Constitution deals with what? This is a simple question. Okay, even a 10th class student can write. The correct answer is what? Relation between union and the states. So Article 245 to 263 deals with the legislative relations, administrative relations between union and the states. Okay. So next we are heading to the 6th question. The 6th question is what? Match the cases with the principles. So first is Olga Tellis. Olga Tellis is what is related to the right to livelihood. Next is SP Gupta, judges transfer case. Kesavananda Bharati case, everyone knows basic structure. Next is Menka Gandhi case. It is related to what? Natural justice. Okay, so the correct answer is what? A is 2, B is 3, C is 1 and D is 4. Okay, A is 2, B is 3, C is 1 and D is 4. So, as if in simple explanation I want to go, Olga Tellis, livelihood under Article 21. S.P. Gupta, first judge's case. Kesavananda Bharati, case related to amendment limits. Menka Gandhi case related to just, fair, reasonable procedure. Next, we are heading to the section 7, Vishaka versus State of Rajasthan. This is a very landmark case. It is related to the sexual exploitation at the workplace. So, Vishaka versus State of Rajasthan relates to the which article? Correct answer is Article 19, Clause 1, Subclause G. Explanation: sexual harassment violation. So basically Article 14 talks about what? Equality. Article 19 Clause 1 Subclause G talks about what? Profession. Article 21 talks about what? Dignity. So this is a landmark case. Even in this landmark case they have given the guidelines. See, every law student should know this case. This is one of the landmark case of our constitution. Question number 8, it is a very simple answer, straight question it is. Article 1 declares India as a what? Union of state. Next, it is a direct question. Next, question number 9. What is the question number 9? Which article says directive principles are fundamental to the governance? See, which article says directive principles are fundamental to the governance? So the correct answer is Article 38. What is Article 38? Non-justiciable as per Article 37. Clear? Next, Article 38 is what? Non-justiciable as per Article 37. Next, we are heading to the question number 10. What is question number 10? What? Purpose of Lok Adalats. What? Purpose of Lok Adalats under Legal Service Authorities Act 1987. This is also a direct question. What is the purpose? The purpose is what? Securing. What is the purpose? Securing justice to the weaker sections. So the correct answer is securing justice to the weaker sections. Next we are heading to the question number 11. What is question number 11? Question number 11 talks about what? Article 236 provides for. Article 236 provides for which service? It is also a direct question. The correct answer is judicial service. So basically Article 236 provides a judicial service. So almost there were 4 direct questions. Okay. Next we are heading to the question number 12. What is question number 12 talks about? Who says equality before law? See, who said equality before law means among equals law should be equal. Equality before law means among equals law should be equal. The correct answer is Dr. Ivor Jennings. Dr. Ivor Jennings. Okay. See, next, this was also a direct question. See, the next was the question number 13. Thus, the next question is what? Appointment of Chief Justice. Appointment of Chief Justice of India is under which article? This is also a direct question. The correct answer is what? Article 124 Clause 2. So, under Article 124 Clause 2, there is an appointment of Chief Justice of India. Okay. Next, Article 124 Clause 2. So next we are heading to the question number 14. What is question number 14? Question number 14 is right to primary education. Right to primary education under Article 21 was recognized in which case? Right to primary education under Article 21 was recognized in which case? This is a landmark case, Unni Krishnan versus State of AP 1993. Okay, this was also direct simpler question. Next is question number 15. Article 263. Article 263 provides for establishment of interstate council for what purpose? What purpose? Article 263 provides for establishment of interstate council for what purpose? See, the correct answer is what? Inquiry into and advising upon disputes between states and coordinations. See, here I'll explain you. Article 263 provides for what? Interstate council, which helps in what? Discussing disputes between whom? Disputes between states. What this article will do, it will give, basically it will give advice. And what it will be do, it will improve coordination between union and states. So basically giving advice, improving coordination between union and states. So next we are heading to the question number, which question number 16. Okay, the question number 16 talks about what? See, question number 16 is what? Match the Supreme Court. See, match the Supreme Court cases with the principles laid down. This was also a simple. If you are aware with the landmark cases, this was simple. So, Supreme Court cases with the principle laid down. This was also a direct question. So, what were the cases mentioned? A.K. Gopalan, okay, ADM Jabalpur. See, even this question was damn easy. A.K. Gopalan, ADM Jabalpur, Minerva Mills. Okay, next is Sunil Batra. These were the most repeated cases. So now we have to, what he is asking, the principles which were laid down in the cases. So now what were the principles laid down? See, first one, see, the correct answer is what? See, we balance between fundamental rights and directive principles. Minerva Mills. Balance between fundamental rights and directive principles, Minerva Mills. See, the principle that fundamental rights and DPSPs must be balanced was clearly laid down in Minerva Mills versus Union of India. This is why the correct option is what? The one referring to the Minerva Mills. Clear? Now, next. Question number 17. National Judicial Appointments Commission was inserted by which amendment? This was also a direct question. 99th Constitutional Amendment Act. See, this is called as NJAC. The NJAC was introduced by the 99th Amendment, but later it was struck down by the Supreme Court in the year 2015. Next is question number 18. The question number 18 was the Sarkaria Commission. Okay, the Sarkaria Commission highlighted misuse of which article? The correct answer is Article 356. Article 356. So the explanation to this question is what? The Sarkaria Commission. See, the Sarkaria Commission pointed out misuse of what? Presidential rule. Okay, arbitrary, presidential rule is one. Next is arbitrary dismissal of the state governments. Okay, see, if you want all this detailed video, I'll make a video. You just comment in the comment section. Question number 19. If an accused is acquitted by the High Court, under which article can an appeal be filed before the Supreme Court? Simple answer, Article 136. So, here why 136? See, under Article 136, a special leave petition, SLP, can be filed before the Supreme Court. Clear? Next. This was also a direct question. Next is the one who are regular practicing the court, they can easily write this question. Next is question number 20. Question number 20 is laid down the principles laid down in the Supreme Court cases. So the correct answer is what? See, the same pattern as question number 6. Same pattern as question number 6. See, this question, basically this question again tests the knowledge of a landmark judgments and the principle similar to the matching which was asked earlier in the question number 6. Okay, now see, next we are heading to the which question number 23. Clear? See, question number 23 is what? Article 48A. Article 48A directs the state to do what? This is also a direct question. Correct answer is protect and improve the environment and safeguard forest and wildlife. So basically, Article 48A is directive principles related to environmental protection. This was also a direct and easy question. Okay, next is what? Question number 25. What is question number 25? See, the question number 25 says what? Supreme Court shall sit in Delhi under which article? Supreme Court shall sit in Delhi under which article? Article 130. So basically, what is Article 130? See, listen. Article 130 states that seat of the Supreme Court is Delhi unless otherwise decided. Okay, on this topic I'll make a complete separate video so the students can able to understand what basically this article is saying about. Question number 26. Compensation in writ petition with statement is incorrect. Compensation writ petition with statement is correct. See, correct answer is option 4. See, here I'll give an explanation. Here, see, the statement relating to delay in examination being a ground for compensation is incorrect. Clear? Next is question number 27. What is the question number 27 says about? See, handcuffing. Handcuffing is prima facie inhuman. Which case? This is also a landmark case. Sunil Batra versus Delhi administration. See, in this case, the Supreme Court held that, in Sunil Batra case, the Supreme Court held that handcuffing prisoners without justification is inhuman and the violation of Article 21. Next. So, this was also one of the landmark case. So, next next question number 28. See, the question number 28, Parliament can legislate on the state list subjects in the national interest under which article? See, Parliament can legislate on the state list subjects in national interest under which article? Correct answer is what? Article 249. See, here I'll give an explanation. See, if Rajya Sabha passes a resolution, Parliament can make law on the state list. Matter is in which matter? In the national interest. Next is section 29, UCC. Uniform Civil Code is mentioned under which article? Simple, direct question. Article 44. Uniform Civil Code is mentioned under Article 44. So, Article 44 is a directive principle. Article 44 is a directive principle aiming for a uniform civil code for citizens. See, as we observe, majority of the questions are, they are asking direct questions. Okay, if you want, I will make a video on the paper 2 also for all questions, like paper 2 theory paper. Next is question number 30. Judges of Supreme Court and the High Courts are not government servants. Which case? Judges of Supreme Court and High Court are not government servants. Which case? Union of India versus Pratibha Banerjee. Okay, Union of India versus Pratibha Banerjee. See, in this case, Supreme Court held that Supreme Court clarified that the judges are constitutional authorities, not government servants. So basically, judges are constitutional authorities and they are not government servants. Next, we are heading to the question number 31. Okay, section 183 of BNSS. Which statement is not true regarding recording of confession? So the correct answer is what? Option 3. Okay, the correct answer is option 3. So this was also an easy question. Yeah, direct question. Next, question number 32. So the question is, section 148 of BNSS. Section 140 relates to what? Relates to, the correct answer is what? Commanding unlawful assembly. See, I guess many of the students might be confused because they were in a dilemma whether you will get IPC or BNS. So many students were in dilemma. So the part 2 also will be uploaded soon. If you want the paper 2 of the theory, you just mention in the comment section. I will I'll make a video. And if you want the citation of the landmark case laws, you just mention in the comment section. I will make a video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share my channel Legal Explorer.